Hey. So I'm packing for a trip. My family is taking our family vacation of the year. And what better month than August? Literally a week before I'm moving into my house for the next 2 years. So I'm just packing for this short little trip. We're going to the Great White North. Well, we're not going north. We're going that way. We're going to Toronto and Niagara Falls and that kind of stuff. So it's really not north. It's actually, I think, a little bit south, isn't it? I'm packing for that. So let's do a little recap of my week. So I got back from New York, I think last Thursday. I didn't do much that day. I was so tired and stuff. I watched a movie. I ended up watching Lion. It was a good movie. I really liked it. And it looked beautiful. Apart from that, I've been working a ton at the warehouse this week. It's, my family eBay warehouse. I think I've mentioned that I worked there in the vlog before. I spent this morning working for my dad. I also work for him at our warehouse, like 10 hours a week. I haven't put as many hours in as I would have liked to this summer, but I did put a few in, so that was nice. Oh, yes, the highlight of my week. For about like a week and a half now, I've been thinking about, running and my goals for the rest of the summer. And my biggest goal was to run over 10 miles. Do a one run that was more than 10 miles. A few days ago I decided, it was nighttime, I was about to go to bed, and I'm like, I'm gonna run 10 miles tomorrow morning. So I got up and I just ran. I ran a long way. I got to see new territory that I've never seen before. But I did. I ran 10 miles, but here's the catch. My phone died, so I don't really know where I'm at. Yep, that's right. My phone died. So I think my phone's been having battery issues ever since I installed the iOS 11 beta. I'm not sure if it's the physical battery or if I've screwed up something in the software, but it keeps shutting off and turning back on. Didn't I explain this last week? No, I didn't. I cut that out. Yeah, so it keeps turning off, and then I'll like wait 5 minutes and turn it back on, and it'll turn on, and then I do one thing on it and it shuts off again. It's like instead of an app crashing, the entire phone crashes. Kind of irritating when you're trying to keep track of a run. So it died around, I think, 7.5 miles-ish. I knew running straight home from where I was at was not gonna be enough to hit 10 miles. So I took some longer routes. And my phone would not turn back on. It would turn back on, but as soon as I tried, it would just die again. So I couldn't check how many miles I had run. So I had to just wait until I got home. So I do some extra running just to make sure that I'm overcompensating and not undercompensating, so that I would actually hit my goal, because I was so close anyway. I might as well just go through it. Definitely past 10 miles. So I get home, I'm dead. And what I had to do was I looked at the time that I took that picture, and then I looked at the time I got home. So I took that time, and then I used Google Maps to pinpoint the location where my phone died, because I remembered exactly where it was. And I just mapped the rest of my route home from there. So I found out I may have run a little bit more than I thought I was going to. Yeah, I ran 12.44 miles. Oh God, okay. My PR before that was like 7.4 miles. That's literally 5 miles more than I've ever run. That's kind of crazy. So I was really dead. I'm still dead. It's been like 2 days and I'm still dead from that. So I'm taking a little break from running for a few days. I'll probably do a run in Toronto or something. Toronto. I'm from the Midwest. We just say Toronto, right? So after that run, I was in quite a bit of pain. I actually had to go get my foot checked out the day before I went on that run, because there's like a tendon that's getting pinched and stuff, and it's not fun, making everything numb. And I'm about to do a ton of marching for marching band. So I had to check that out, and the doctor said it was fine to use it. So I may have taken that a little too literally. I gotta be careful with my feet. But it feels so good having run that, because I think the harder I work and the more I reach goals and surpass goals, I feel more like a runner as opposed to a person that runs. And there's a really big distinction between those two things. Anyone can run. Anyone can be a person that runs. But to consider yourself a runner means you follow a routine of running. You do it enough to be emotionally invested in it. It's something that you care about and you want to do more of and be better at constantly. That's what I think a runner or a doer of something is. Sometimes I can be really hard on myself with my goals. So it's really awesome for me to feel like I'm a runner as this year goes by. That means I'm accomplishing stuff. And I'm doing a good amount of stuff in a fairly short amount of time. So here's something that I need to talk about. I'm probably better and focused than I was before now. That's because I'm not lazy anymore, because I'm actually talking about something important. Let's talk about the future of this vlog. I started this and I said, I'm gonna make a video every week this summer. And I have. This is my 15th video. I think the highlight of these vlogs is how many times my camera will just stop recording and I'll have to repeat something. I don't know if I say it when it happens all that much, but it happens a lot. I don't want to get into too much of a tangent on this, but let me just explain. This is the case I keep my SD cards in. This. This is one of the SD cards I used to use. It's a 32 gigabyte SanDisk, 30 megabits per second. Megabits? Megabytes. 30 megabytes per second. That's not enough. For this camera, shooting video, it needs to be faster. The problem with that card is I would record and about 4 seconds later it would say, movie recording has been stopped automatically. And it's because the SD card isn't fast enough. And I finally learned that like a few months ago after so many problems with it. And I bought a card that was fast enough. Now mine is like 95 megabytes per second, which is plenty fast enough. I think I could get by with like 60. So it would stop all the time. And now even with this one, I don't know why, but sometimes it just stops recording. I think it is still with the speed thing. Like the clip that it just stopped on went to like 13 minutes. So that's probably why. Now to remember where I was. While I'm trying to remember what I was saying, let's fix the lighting. That looks weird. Yeah, at the beginning of the summer, I said, I'm gonna make videos every week this summer, and I'm going to call it the summer vlog. And that's gonna be the thing. Now, I wanna read to you a note that I actually created when this was actually in like March maybe. Like I've been planning this vlog thing for a while. Yes, the summer vlogging plan, that's what I called it. The premise of it was last summer at home. And vlogs every week, released Mondays. And then I had a list of a ton of gear I wanted, such as the Joby Gorilla. The world is against me tonight. My battery just died. Okay, we're good. New battery. Okay, so yeah, the GorillaPod, the Rode VideoMic Pro, which is the microphone I have. Originally I had thought, oh hey, I should get a new camera. But I've since realized this camera does the job. It's a Canon. Canon cameras are all really good. It has pretty good colors as it is, so I don't have to really grade my footage that much. If you don't understand what that means, just look up color grading and you'll understand it all. Not really, because I don't. But I am still looking at getting a new camera in the future. Originally I had wanted a Canon 70D, but I think I want a different brand. I'm looking at Sony's or Panasonic. Some camera that provides 4K video, because 4K is the next 1080p. I also had considered getting a boosted board for this summer. Notice how I just listed 2 things that were over $1,000. You can see how impractical I was in the planning of this vlog series. Drone. Now, I knew I wasn't gonna get a drone. I put drone ... eventually. I wanted a wide-angle lens, but I didn't end up getting that. I tried to order one once, but I got it for the wrong camera. If you really want to know the specifics, I got it for a full-frame camera, and mine is a micro 4/3 camera. It's the image sensor. And then the other thing, gear desired that I wanted was music. And what I meant by this is I just need to make a ton of tracks, sick beats. And I think I did. I didn't make as many in the way that I wanted to. I kind of just made them as I needed. It would have been nice to just spend a week making music. Maybe I'll do that sometime if I have a week. I doubt I'll ever have a week, but it would be nice. Next on my list was preparation. So I had a list of things I needed to do to prepare. Number 1 was work a load. 2 was define personality. Something I learned at the beginning of this year, and I guess this is now just getting into a comprehensive review of how my vlog was. That's okay. Something I learned this year was personality. You have to define your personality as your own, and ultimately it's the personality of anything, any person, any whatever that matters. Think about Coke and Pepsi. Do they really taste that different? Or do you like Coke and the polar bears they use in their ads? Or Pepsi and what does Pepsi use? I don't like Pepsi. So see, it works for me. Next in preparation was make a ton of music, comma, be happy with it. It's pretty clear. Next on the list, practice vlogs. And I actually did a few of these. My first vlog was about trying to get a pair of these Snapchat spectacles. These are great because you press this button, it records from your face. Is it recording right now? Oh no, that's also somehow how you check the battery. I only like accidentally trigger it. These things are great because you can just publish these like really cool looking videos onto Snapchat. Still, not many people have them. They're not that popular. And I think these might be kind of my more new vlogging thing. I probably won't use them daily, but I will definitely use them at least once a week. So if you want to see this vlog kind of stuff that's a little less edited but still looks awesome with these sunglasses, follow me on Snapchat. It's AC30Spades, or you can just do the snapcode thing right here. Next on the list was make other summer plans. I don't know what I meant by that because I don't know what I had planned at the time I wrote this. I created this in February. Wow. And then the last thing on the list was shaded harmony with a question mark. I don't know what I meant. Probably just how much am I gonna include shaded harmony in my vlogs? Something like that. There was one more list of things. This one, I kind of built the whole like planning stage. This was very early in the planning over kind of still trying to find my passion and stuff like that. And this was before I had the idea of making a documentary about passion. And this was before I had the idea of making documentaries. So basically, the premise was going to be a vlog about finding my passion. And so this is kind of just like an outline of it, kind of. How to life. Premise. That's a spider. Where'd he come from? What the heck? This guy just fell down. Like he just fell from the window. What the heck? Well, moment of silence for the spider that I just had to kill to make this vlog. Okay, that's enough. What the frack is my passion? That is, yeah. So that's kind of like the whole premise of it. And then I go on to say, studying 2 majors because I couldn't choose one. Just left music. Vlogging is good because content is up to you, and I love that. That is still, I've talked about that in this vlog before. I love it because it's your choice, it's your production. You make it, it's a comprehensive analysis of what you can do, to an extent. Serves as entertainment, but also for me to look back on. Yes! Yes! See, I've had the right idea since the start. I like this one. Work on the title. Could really sell it. So that's the vlog. And like I said, it's been awesome. It's been so fun, and for everyone that's been in it, it's been great to have you in it. For everyone that has come to my channel since I've started it, thank you. For everyone that's been there before, thank you. Every single one of you, 200 and like, I have like 260 now. That's like 10 in the past week. That's like all I've gotten all summer, but I don't care. Honestly, I don't care about the numbers, because if I'm making something that I'm happy with, then the results will yield good results. Things. Words. But thank you, seriously, in all seriousness, for following me along this journey. And please stay. Don't leave. Don't go. I'm not going anywhere. And I love when I get to chat with you people on my videos. If you want to hit me up on any other social media, I'll most likely reply. Maybe not LinkedIn, I really kind of ignore that a lot of the time, but either way, you can try. You're gonna see an update in the next few days about the documentary. Big changes. big changes. Things are not how I had anticipated. You'll see what I mean in a few days about that. Hopefully. I don't know when I'll get that out. My life's kind of a mess right now. Alright. Ace out. Ooh, there's two of me.